Hello viewers, welcome to Views and Opinion on CCBM TV, where your voice matters. On this episode, we are focusing on the proposed social media regulations bill by the Nigerian government. The social media has proven to be an information dissemination platform that cannot be ignored and a source of worry for the Nigerian government. Anti-social media bill was introduced by the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria on the 5th of November 2019 to criminalize the use of social media in peddling of false or malicious information. The original title of the bill is Protection from Internet Falsehood and Manipulations Bill 2019. Personally, I think the peddling of fake news through the social media is a menace that needs to be checked. But then again, who determines what is falsehood and what is not is a cause for great concern. I would like to quote the Nigerian Minister of Information, Alhaji Lai Mohammed. We need a technology to shut down social media at will when it becomes a menace to the country's security, he said.
When the national policy on social media, we need also to empower the various ministries of information on how to deal with social media. And we need technology to be able to shut down at will. Social media will become a menace to the country's security.
However, the minister accused journalists of quoting him out of context on that video. And now, we hit the street to bring you the opinion of the people on this social media regulations bill. Please stay with us.
In the Constitution of Nigeria, we have freedom of speech, freedom of communication, right to religion, and so many rights, which freedom of speech is one of them. And I believe we have come to age. If we want to act as developed countries, we need to do what they do. Like in America today, they are talking of, they are doing election and they are not fighting, nobody is doing anything. You can even vote from your house, can even vote from your toilet, can even vote from anywhere. That is freedom we are talking about. So I believe that if we are in Nigeria, we should be thinking like other developed countries, and it should come through our head. We make policies that will be mass-oriented. You cannot restrict Nigeria from saying what they want to say anytime, any day. So I'm of the opinion that they should forget about it. Rather, they should talk of other things that will move the country forward. We are talking about 100% or 99% of youth unemployment in the country. And you can see these boys are test up. We are talking about NSAS. Why it is the way it is all over the federation is because the youths are at home. Most of them don't have jobs. And recently we are talking of job opportunities, and you say 35 years and above. Those that graduated 40 years ago that don't have job, don't they have right to eat? Don't they have right to get married, think of what to do with money, and have fundamental human right of employment? I think it's one of the basic needs we should be talking about, and not freedom of speech. Thank you.
To my own understanding or my own idea, government don't have to regulate or put hands in this matter, because it's like governments are trying to hide their errors from the masses. This is an avenue for masses to show their interest. Understand me? Because already governments are not doing well. We have seen what is happening in Nigeria, and it is through the media that the masses will speak.
Well, the social media is basically the only avenue the citizens have to get to the government. It's the only avenue the citizens have to, let's say, lay their complaints, right? So of what use is the freedom of speech? Of what use the social media if you do not let them actually, air their views, right? Everything done in excess becomes bad. I admit to that fact, okay? But threatening to stop people from airing how they feel because of your selfish interest is a no-no. Okay, so I am of the view that people should be, you don't harm anybody through the social media, right? Nobody, you don't beat the government. You basically say what you think the government is not even doing right. It's an avenue for the government to even, it's an avenue to, let's say, do checks and balances on the part of the citizens, right? You, as a government, you listen to what's going on social media, and then you know where you're going wrong or where you're going right. So I don't see the reason why the government will actually, try to threaten people, leave the things that are actually important to do in a state, and then concentrate on something that minor. I mean, there are lots to do, and not just the social media. I don't see the point. The only reason why they are doing that is because of their selfish interest, right? They don't want other people knowing that they are doing bad, and really that's why. So that's my take on it.
Actually, I have heard about it, and my own view, I think it is political. Because the time of good luck, it was the media that people used to pull him down. Now that it's their own turn and the government is not good, they want to boycott every information from people so that people won't know what is happening. For me, the idea of government stepping into media is totally wrong. It is really antisocial. We condemn it in totality. We condemn it. It is not good. People, there should be freedom of speech, freedom of opinion circulating all over. That's my own view.
I think the federal government of Nigeria are trying to cage the youth, especially through the social media bill. To be very frank with you, the social media has brought a lot of positivity in our nationhood more than the negativity. Through the social media, a lot of information has been disseminated, a lot of facts has been raised. So what I think as a youth is that there should be some amendments in the law regularizing the social media bill, but trying to bring up draconian laws to cage people, it will not. I think the Nigerian youth will rise against it. Thank you so much.
From the history so far, Nigeria is known to be a democratic country, and democracy has to involve, being a democratic country means the people are the reason why the government function. So you cutting out social media is like saying that you're restricting us from our freedom of speech, which is part of our constitutional rights. Whenever we see something going wrong in the government or in the country, be government-wise, be it individual-wise or anything, we have the right to speak because it is our constitutional right. It is why we're a democratic nation. So you cutting this out is cutting out the voice of the people.
I think social media is a very important way of spreading information very quickly, if I may say. And it's a means of sensitization that it cannot be undermined. Okay, pushing information is very difficult. Okay, but social media really helps extensively to get news out there as quickly as possible. You just wake up in the morning, you open your phone, and the news is there at your doorstep. You don't have to wait for the newspaper. So it's very, 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 very important. And as to the regulation of social media, I don't think a government that is transparent and is willing to get its affairs out to the public should have any fear whatsoever on what is on social media. If you are doing good, people are obviously going to come out and praise you and say, yes, this government is working. We are going to see it. It's evident. A transparent government is self-evident. If they are working, you see it on social media. So I think for our government to say to regulate social media, there's really something that they are afraid of.
There you have it, the voice of the people. While the social media enthusiasts desire a check in the peddling of fake and malicious news through the internet, they also fear their freedom of expression being taken away by the government. Let us have your view as well. Leave your comments in our comment section below. Also like this video, share and follow us through our social media handles as displayed on the screen. Subscribe and hit the notification button on our YouTube channel so that you know when we put out a new video. I am Chidinma Ubochi. See you on the next episode.